argue. We're gonna talk that shit. We're gonna spit some ism. We're gonna laugh. You know what I mean? What you got for us, D'Angelo?
Here we go. I'm gonna play this.
Hypothetical question for the ladies of the panel. If you were a single man and you now had to look for a woman to be your wife / life partner, what type or types of women would you avoid?
One who's argumentative, one who doesn't know how to apologize, one who does not take accountability, one who cannot steward a relationship appropriately, one who does not respect me, one who does not show love to her friends and her family, one who does not know how to be a mother, one who does not know how to build a house as well. You can learn how to cook. You can learn how to clean. You can learn how to put some pictures on your wall, because I need you to make it a home. One who judges me, because when I come to you, I want to know that when I communicate with you, I will not be judged, so I will feel safe. We tell men we want to be safe and we want to be secure. You think they don't want this, they don't want the same thing? That's a basic human need. I couldn't imagine being a man coming to a home and a woman's always arguing with me. What? I got to deal with the world, and you mean to tell me my home is not my safety? I got to come to a home with 4 white walls while you going out and having brunch with your girls, but you can't put pictures on the wall. You can't make it homey. You won't even build a basic skill of cooking. You can go out to McDonald's, you say, well, I just don't cook. Well, maybe you can learn. For a moment, make it homey. You don't even pray right. What you talking about? We always talking about submission, but you don't submit to nothing. That's the reason why you so irresponsible, why you so responsive, why you always going back and forth. That's the reason why you so immature, because you don't submit to nothing but yourself and Instagram. I can't be with a woman who always wants attention. I can't be with a woman who prioritizes her friendships over me. Yeah, your friendships are important, but remember that I'm important as well, because we building something. I can't be with a woman who lacks ambition. I can't be with a woman who don't know how to carry the weight as well, because it may be some days I always want to talk about 50-50 and 100-100. There may be a day where I face life. I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to do everything else. And today I can't present it as 100%. You cool with me trying to love you at this very little capacity that I have, but I'm still extending my love. Are you going to be graceful? Can you extend me mercy? I can't be with a woman who's not forgiving, because I'm a human and I'm going to make mistakes. And this ain't about cheating. One day I may be angry because of life outside of you. And I may be irritable when I come to you, and it has nothing to do with, can you forgive me though, baby? I can't be with that type of woman.
This is a purely hypothetical question for the...
Yeah. Go ahead, Slim.
You know, that's why I really I fucks with old girl. What's her name again, Leon?
Kitty.
Kitty, yeah, man. I really fucks with her, bro. Like, cause she like the female. I don't want to say the female Kevin Samuels, but cause she not biased, bro.
She ain't no female Kevin Samuels.
No, she not. That's why I said I don't want to say that. But I just want to say she not biased. It's another chick that I be messing with that's like that too. But you know, she'll get on the niggas and she'll get on the bitches. Like it's so much that we all need to work on instead of being one-sided. But what she just spit right there is what every good man needs to hear. Every man that's looking for some genuine love and don't know how to find it, or looking for a decent woman and don't know how to find it, everything that she just spilled right there is what you need to look for in a woman. You know what I mean? If you can't do something, then learn how to do it. If you can't turn this house into a home, then what are you in it for? If we've been here for uh uh 16 months, ain't no pictures on the wall, ain't no decoration in here, you steady want to pop out, you're not comforting me. I've been taking care of this house and the bills in this house, and you want to argue. That's something we was talking about last week too. Like, you want to argue. You want to argue every time I come in because the way you feel. You want me to validate your feelings. Like, it's so much. And again, I don't want to turn this into no bashing woman section, because like we was talking about in the beginning, accountability. If you choose a man that is not fit, because the argument would be, oh, you talk about a woman, But what if he don't do this? What if it's accountability? And it's the same on the man's part. If a man chooses a woman that's not holding up that end of the bargain, it's not turning the house into a home, not nurturing the kids, not teaching them, being their first teacher, not being a wife, not supporting you, helping you where you need help at, then it's accountability on our part of choosing that woman. But at the end of the day, everything Kitty just said, man, like it's nothing I really can disagree with her on, bro. And we can keep it rolling, but it's a lot more I can say about it. But for the sake of the argument, I go ahead and hand it over.
Go ahead, Lee.
I agree with all you said, Slug, but most importantly, I think women, and I fuck with Kitty, cause she be speaking, but the most important thing is every woman should listen to exactly what she just said, because that's exactly how you're gonna get a man that you want. You know what I'm saying? So yes, a man has to look for that, but a woman also should want to be that. They need to be like that. You know what I'm saying? For it, to get a man. But a lot of women they just fucking lazy, bro. They don't want to do nothing. They just think that because they're a woman, they feel entitled. And I think that's bullshit.
Yeah. What you think about it? I kind of dropped off by mistake on the last thing you were saying, Leon. But I
Okay.
want to know the Angelo thoughts about it.
I was kind of, I've listened to it twice. The second time, when I just played it just now, I wasn't locked in.
Yeah.
I wasn't locked in, but for the sake of the conversation, I definitely think the most important thing that you can do, you gotta make sure that you picking the right one, and the right person, you know what I'm saying, has to do all those things that she was saying. She has to cook. She has to keep the house in order and all that type of shit.
But what do y'all say to them women that be like, damn, this shit is overwhelming.
I
Like,
say,
you want me to do
hey,
all
Slug,
of this?
so
But
a woman that say that, Slug, I say more power to her. You know, hopefully that woman finds someone that will, that will be okay with her in the way that she is.
But
But
that's when she gonna find a fuck nigga that's gonna keep fucking over, and then she gonna complain that niggas ain't shit.
I agree 100%. But guess what? The choice is hers.
Leon, what do you say to the woman that will respond? Well, if I do all of that, what am I getting in return from you?
Exactly what you want. Protect and provide. What you mean?
Joe,
They gonna get
Joe,
protection and protection.
get your pussy ass out the comments.
Told you
And,
that.
Joe in the
and,
comment.
and,
Man, get back on the stage,
getting on
man.
the show, you acting like a little motherfucking bride.
Joe he in the comment.
Yeah, he in the comments.
I told his ass stop commenting, nigga. If you ain't gonna come back in and tell me why you
Right,
think
you
you
acting
stupid.
like you acting like a little bride because
What he say?
Cause
Not y'all letting a woman
he
speak for
said
you.
Kitty. He was speaking on Kitty. He was like that bitch stupid, and I said, well, if you comment, nigga, come back in and tell us why you think she's stupid.
right. He's sitting up in the motherfucking comments because because he got motherfucking.
Danita love Kitty.
You know what I'm saying? Because he got kicked out, nigga. You supposed to come back in and act accordingly. We talked about this.
Look, Danita, how you know this one of my favorite topics? You think I'm a woman basher, Danita?
She think all our ass is woman bashes. That's crazy to me too.
Benita, your ass need to get on here one of these days.
She did. That's when she come on here trying
No,
to say, "Oh, I got beef with Leon."
no, that wasn't. No, she said that in the comments.
Oh,
She ain't
she
never
Mm.
never
get.
came on here.
She ain't never came on. I think she's
Oh, I thought
scared,
you
bro.
had. She better be scared.
I think
Yeah.
she's. I think she's
She
scared, bro.
better be scared.
Kitty. So Kitty, I don't know, man. She got some good points, man. But I do, I'm like her though. I'm not biased. Like it's just like I say. I keep saying this accountability, man. I think a lot of women chooses fucked up niggas, man, and then they categorize all niggas as fucked up niggas based off
Yeah,
the
the niggas
plethora of
that she
niggas
fuck
that
with.
they fucked with. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Man, I know some decent men out here that always get the short end of the stick, but they truly, genuinely good niggas. You know what I mean? Like they hardworking, man. They fathers. They take care. They protect. They provide. They do anything for their woman, but they end up with a woman that is, like the nigga, like the women end up with the fuck niggas. They end up with the fuck women. But one thing about these niggas is they still don't categorize all women as fucked up bitches.
Right.
So, of course, it's fucked up niggas out there, but y'all choose these niggas, and then y'all wonder why y'all get the outcome. And I think the real big problem is y'all expect people, and not y'all, yeah, y'all, women, most women expect these niggas to be perfect. Ain't no nigga you gonna choose on this planet gonna be perfect. It's gonna be a flaw somewhere. And y'all find that flaw and y'all dive in them flaws instead of finding the good things that he good at and dive in that. If y'all spend as much attention on his benefits and the good things that he bring to the table, the thing that made you want to fuck the nigga. If y'all focus on them things, I don't know if that's even the right thing because it might be
That's
some fuck shit that made you want to fuck him.
that's a good
Well,
point though. So you know what I'm saying, and I think man, this gonna sound like bashing and shit, but I can't. But I'm not trying to bash. I'm just kind of stating the obvious. Women make sure that they highlight the negative, bro.
Yeah.
They make sure that they highlight uh the negative. Like even if you talk to my wife, bro, and I got a great wife, bro, but again, she's still a woman. Um, if you ask my wife, just simply say, tell me something about D. She's gonna say something that she don't like about D. She ain't gonna say, man, this nigga, hey, this nigga raised my kids. This nigga, he's a hell of a provider, protector, and all that. The first thing gonna come to her mind if you say those words to her is she gonna say some shit like, oh, he think he know everything, or something. She gonna find something that she don't like about me, and I feel like that would be the perfect opportunity for her to highlight the great thing about her husband. Wouldn't you think?
yeah.
But she ain't gonna do that, and most women ain't gonna do that, bro. Because it don't matter. It don't matter all the good shit, bro. It don't matter. They only care. They only highlight the bad, bro. They
Yeah.
they only highlight the bad. She gonna say something like, he won't even warm his dinner up in the microwave. No, my dinner needs to be hot. You know what I'm
Off the
saying?
stove. Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
You better recook that shit. Put that shit in the oven.
Uh,
Hey,
it,
but you know what though, bro? Like honestly, I think that women don't, or some women, they don't realize what we do. They
they don't.
always, they always want more, and
Damn.
they always think that they need more than what they have, and that's where it gets fucked up at. Because if a man take you for who you are, and we don't complain about us needing more, you should be able, like, you picked us, so you should be able to be like, you know what, that's my man. I'm with him because of these things, and just like some women be leaving they men, bro, like thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, but it's not.
It ain't not all the time.
It's not,
All
yo.
the time. Like
And that's
Danita said, her problem with her problem with us is that we don't give women no grace.
what grace.
But she said, but we expect women to give grace. Like I can only speak
What
for
grace
myself.
though?
I can only speak for myself. I give grace, like because I don't be sitting around expecting perfection from nobody. But what I do is I draw a hard line in what I will deal with and what I won't deal with, and we gonna go from there. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't want to sound like that like that shit don't work vice versa, because it does.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all laugh when I say this shit. When I say, man, hey, a woman needs to be obedient. Y'all always laugh.
She need to be what?
Obedient.
Oh,
But the flip side of that shit is we have to be obedient too. And for the you know, we don't talk about that side. And I've said on here too before. I say those things, but Joe knows me, and Joe knows my wife. Like I treat my wife well. My wife wouldn't tolerate me not treating her well. Hence the reason why she will submit to me. She's gonna submit to me, and I'm gonna submit to her.
And a lot of women can't do that,
Right.
or they won't do that, I should say.
Right. See, look, right off the bat, Danita called bullshit, bro.
Hey, hold on. Before we
let's go to the grace part. Let's talk about her talking about grace. We don't give. What you say, Leon?
No, I'm still in the drive, bro. But no, I want to go back. I got beef with Danita because she asked who idea was it to put Leon in the thumbnail. Is she like what the hell? Why you ask that question, motherfucker?
Damn.
I want to know why she asked.
She asked that like that was a bad idea or some
right.
shit.
Hey, man.
That's why we stay into it. That's why we got beef.
Golly, man. She don't want Lee to get no shine around.
No, I think though.
They don't like me, bro.
I think it's the exact opposite, Danita. I think women don't give men grace.
That's what I think.
You know what I mean?
So I got a question. I had a question. I could have sworn that man was asking me, why this whore come up there and had to say something?
What?
Y'all letting the woman speak for men? How she know what a man want?
It was a question
Did the man disagree with what she said?
It was, but from if I'm hearing y'all right, a woman need to be obedient and stay in her place and all this stuff. Why is she speaking up for men? Like the dude, he asked the question to the panel of men. He said, "What would men do?" And she got out there and started just saying everything a woman should be and what a woman is, and it sound like to me she crying out for she crying out for forgiveness from a man. That's what it sounds like to me. Because I never hear her big up women. I always hear her like just dog women. Like she's a dumb whore. Like I don't even love that.
Oh my God.
She's a fucking idiot, bro. Like real talk, bro. Like the bitch is dumb, bro. I'm just being real, bro. Like she just came with all this dumbass nonsense to a perfect fucking woman. Who's looking for a perfect fucking woman?
Wait.
Now, wait. Now, when they, how much? Okay, so
Joe, you don't agree? Wait. Let me ask you this. Hold on. You don't agree?
I don't agree with shit that bitch say. I don't agree with shit that bitch say.
So you don't
Cause
want
she
a
cheat,
woman like that.
cause she
You don't want
cheated
a
on
woman
her
like that.
husband. Because she cheated on her husband. Yes, I don't agree with shit that bitch say.
Oh,
She
okay. She
cheated
cheated
on
on
her
her husband.
husband
I didn't know that.
yes. So she all this bullshit. She sound like she's crying out for forgiveness. That's what it sounds like to me.
I didn't
She
know
talk
she cheated
all
on her
this
husband.
godly, talking about some they don't pray together. Was she praying with her husband when she was sleeping on him? Like no, like I hate dumb bitches that just say
So
shit.
how you know this, though?
What do you mean, nigga? It's public, nigga. You
I
don't
mean,
know, nigga.
bro,
That
I
the
didn't know,
girl,
bro.
the girl that was on the show before her, that was the big one, the big talk on the show of the lady that was getting all the plug and stuff. The girl that was on there that was doing it before her, she
Oh, you
got her
talking about
kicked
Keita
off.
Rose?
Right, she got her kicked off, and then Keita Rose went and explained everything about how she got kicked off the show because of this whore. Right, like it is crazy to me.
I gotta watch this shit. This on YouTube?
It's crazy to me that this woman gets on here and say all of this stuff that women have that she don't possess.
Hold on, Day. You lying
Wait.
though. You lying on her, bro.
Oh my God, bro. Go look up the girl that Leon
How
just
you
said. She
why
told
she
the whole
lying?
story. Leon will tell you.
Kitty,
Leon didn't
I remember.
she?
I
Kitty
remember Keita
Rose
Rose.
from
I
tonight's
remember
conversation podcast did not cheat on her husband.
Who?
Rather, she
who?
has been a
Who?
vocal.
That's the one that got kicked off, bro.
No, I'm talking about Keita Rose, not Kitty.
Right. Kitty is the one that cheated, nigga.
Right.
Kitty Rose is the one that
Keita
got kicked
Rose is
off.
the one that got kicked off, and
She
then
got
she.
kicked
That's
off.
what I'm talking about. Kitty, Kitty, Kitty.
She
Kitty
did cheat on
Rose.
her. She did cheat on her fucking husband. Oh, girl, put it out there.
Okay, so
She could she could talk about the dude came out. The dude came out. He went public. He said yes, I was fucking her. What did you talk like he did?
What dude?
The dude that she was cheating with. He went public. He talked about it. He said, yeah, we was fucking around. The dude came out and said it. All you gotta do is go follow the girl that got kicked off. She did an interview
No,
with the
but
lady and
listen
everything.
though, when you say that though, Day, I hear you. I listened to Kitty a couple times, but you got to understand when you listening to, I just don't take people word for it. If this girl coming out, she got kicked off the show, and she's saying this other girl is the reason she got kicked off the show, and then she airing out her dirty laundry, you just gonna take it for what she's saying? You're gonna do more, or you're gonna do more research to see what she's saying is true.
No, I'm listening to the dude that said he was smoking her.
Yeah, but niggas lie on they dick too.
I'm gonna listen to the nigga that went out there and got the text messages and everything when they was texting each other and everything, and he exposed her. I'm gonna listen to him. But you can do your research
So
and
he
go and
had.
listen to
So
everybody.
he put out the
Yes,
receipts though.
yes. Go look it up.
Yeah,
She
I'm
was
looking
getting
it up right
smoked
now
by
as we
some
talk.
dude. She was getting smoked. And her husband, they got a divorce. Why you think she divorced? She divorced now, bro.
She divorced now. I thought she was still
Yes.
married.
She might have got remarried. I don't know, but the bitch is a whore. And we listening to this shit. She always got to open her mouth to try to talk about how holy a woman should be, but she wasn't. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's
Yeah,
like,
she
get
can
the
get on
fuck
my
out of
nerve
here,
when she be
man.
talking about God though.
Get the
But she
fuck
be
out of here,
speaking
bro.
though.
She always bring up that bullshit, bro. Like, every time she got something to say about a woman should be this, a woman should be that. And I told you she crying out she pleading for forgiveness, bro. She's pleading for forgiveness. That's what she's doing. She
Oh,
want that guy to forgive her. That's
I
what
ain't
she
know she
wants.
cheated, bro.
I gotta lock into this shit.
Man,
Yeah,
man.
definitely
I'ma
gotta.
tell you, Leon, don't just take that because the day they said that shit,
Nigga,
man.
I'm going to do my due diligence and look it up, brother.
Okay, well,
I'm
look it
just
up.
saying, you just said I can't believe she cheated, like you just running with it.
Nigga, I just said I'm gonna look it up. That's all. I
I
said
don't
I
think
gotta
she
go. I
cheated.
gotta go look this shit up.
Like I said, bro. They was talking. He was asking
Wait a
men.
minute. The need say
Men,
they on Patreon. They not on YouTube.
Who?
This
No,
shit.
they
nah.
just got clips on YouTube and shit.
So you can't watch this shit.
Yeah, you can watch
You gotta
clips and
pay
shit.
for it, bro.
Oh man.
You gotta pay for it, bro.
It got to be a way that you can watch it though. I'll find out.
Man, fuck that whore.
Danita said they cheated on each other.
She cheated though, Leon. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, facts. You don't
Exactly.
supposed to do what the man do.
There you go. But she just said a woman's supposed to be holy and not be doing all it is and forgive her man. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Like, I hate fucking females like that, bro. Like,
But I
get your
agree with what she's
clown
saying
ass
though.
on. No,
I'm listening to
no.
the message, not the
Nah,
messenger.
fuck that, bro. The message is fucking skewed, bro. Fuck that. She don't know shit. She should have let a man said that. Ain't no way a woman gonna tell me how I want my woman to be. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You gotta be kidding me.
But I'm
That
saying
woman
though,
don't even fucking exist who she's talking about.
Joe. But do you want your lady to be that way though?
No.
What?
A fucking angel like that, bro. That mean I can't fuck up. Hell no, bro. I don't want a bitch that I can't fuck up with. Like, no, that bitch is perfect, bro. Bro, the woman she just fucking described, nigga.
Wait.
That bitch is Mary, bro. That's
Hey,
the woman.
Joe,
That's the
you
woman that
gotta
gave
pause.
birth to Jesus, bro.
Joe, you
Don't
gotta let
nobody
that
wanna,
marinate.
bro. Hey, bro.
You gotta let that marinate, Joe.
What?
This motherfucker said. Hey, Joe.
Yo, this nigga Joe funny as hell, man.
You can't just keep going on no shit like that, bro.
This nigga is tripping.
Wait a motherfucking minute, man. This
So you
nigga
don't-
just said he don't want no angel.
I don't, bro. Hell no, bro. Who? Hey, look. If a
So you
motherfucker
want your
gave you,
girl to cheat
wait,
on you?
Leon. Hey, Leon. If you
Man,
gave
come
the
on, man.
opportunity, if you was given the opportunity to marry Mary, Jesus' mother, would you marry her?
I don't know, nigga.
I don't nobody want no fuck, bro. I don't know. Hey, bro. I don't know a man on this earth that want a saint as a wife, bro.
Bro, that's not being a saint, nigga. That's being a woman. That's the woman's
Did you
job.
Duties.
to be
That's
a
her
saint?
duties to be.
To be a saint? Did you
No,
hear?
you're thinking
Did
thinking
you
of
hear
it
her
as
run
being a
down,
saint,
bro?
bro.
Did you hear her run down?
Joe, listen. You thinking that that's a fucking angel and a saint, nigga? That's a woman's duty.
Did you hear the last thing
So
she
here
said
it
a
go,
woman need to
here it
do?
go, y'all.
Leon,
When
wait,
we
slug,
talk
wait,
about
slug.
shit, bro, we need
Slug,
to be.
wait, bro. Did you hear the last thing she said, Leon?
What she say, Joe?
That bitch said, just because a man cheat on you, don't mean you're supposed to get up and run. You're supposed to forgive him. Get the bitch, what? Like, this shit, bro. It's fucking laughable sometimes, bro. That the
Is
shit
she
that
lying?
we won't be. You said what?
Is she lying?
Yes. If you cheat on your fucking wife, she should leave your ass.
Okay.
If you get caught cheating, she need to leave you. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Vice versa.
Relationship coach in tonight's
So
conversation.
you will leave if your wife cheated on you?
Today the man I am today, yes. The man I was 10 years ago, probably not.
That's backwards to me. But listen, Kitty Rose.
This nigga
Is
still on this Kitty Rose shit. Go ahead, though, Slug.
this who we talk about? Cause I mean, my thing is, Day don't want nobody coming. Wouldn't want nobody. I mean, I will assume he wouldn't want
Bro,
nobody.
the man came out and put out
Oh my
receipts.
God! Can I say
Got it.
this?
Go ahead, Slug. Keep going.
I would assume they wouldn't want nobody coming out on blasting some false narratives about his name. So I've been all while y'all been talking, I've been looking it up because if she a whore, she cheated.
All right, go
You
ahead.
know, she cheated. You know what I
you got?
mean? I accept that, but I've been looking for it. I can't find it. It says, "Wow, she's happily married." Okay, and while she frequently draws on her 20 plus year marriage. In her relationship with her husband and share advice, she keeps intact her identity, professional lifestyle. She been married for 20 years, bro. 20 plus years by the same dude. So I don't
That's what I
know.
thought she was married to the same
I,
dude.
I don't know the
Hey,
background. She been
Leon.
married for over two decades and
Hey,
often
bro.
referred to her husband as a strong leader and a devoted father to their children. So the thing is,
You see,
within them 20 years, have she stepped out? Probably. Have he stepped out? Probably. But I don't know one person You talk about the perfect person. I don't know one marriage that's been lasting 20 plus years where one partner haven't stepped out on the other partner within them 20 years.
What?
Now, if I don't know of, I've never known of one marriage. I'm gonna say it again because he
You don't
said
know a
what?
lot of married people, right?
I know a
You
lot. I
wrong,
know
Slug.
enough.
You
I know
wrong.
enough. I
Alright.
don't know of one marriage.
Oh, you don't know of. Okay.
That's what I said. I don't know of one marriage where people been married 20 plus years where they haven't dealt with some infidelity issues.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. There you go.
So, from my perspective, it happens. The key to longevity in any situation, whether it's marriage, whether it's on this podcast, whether it's playing basketball, whether it's working a job, the key to it all is never giving up, and you will succeed eventually. You can't say I lost the game if the clock is still ticking and I'm still playing. I don't give a fuck if I'm down by 20.
So Slugs, if you caught your wife cheating on you, you gonna stay with her?
No, not me. Not me.
Huh?
I say no, not me.
So what the fuck was all that for?
You
What the fuck was all that for, bro? What
because
for
you
what?
brought it from what I was saying to me
You just
personally.
said
You
the
brought it from
key.
what I was saying to me personally. So I'm talking in general. I'm not talking about me and what I would do. I'm talking in general.
So why is you giving the people advice about sticking it out, these? If you don't believe you will, why is you telling other
Because
people?
my initial response, to be honest with you, bro, my initial response was no, I wouldn't. But it all depends on the dynamic. If I've been with this woman for 20 fucking years, there's no way I'm throwing away 20 years because she fucked another nigga, bro. There's no way that I'm gonna throw away all that history because she slept with another, and I will have to be
Man,
in it. I can tell you what I would do or what I won't do, but literally, I will have to be in it to know what the fuck I'm gonna do. So me just outburstly speaking, you can't even take that for a fact because I would do everything I could do to make my legacy and my family work, bro. But it
fuck
would be
that.
torture to me to be laying down in the same bed with a woman who let another nigga in between her legs. It'd be
Yeah,
torture to me. That's
I'm
And
why
that
gone.
my initial response was no.
I'm
and
gone.
that's a torture that I would never put myself through.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even imagine. I can't imagine that, bro. I'm not and my marriage, my wife cheated on me, bro. I find out she cheated on me. Y'all, we had this conversation before. I'm fucking both of them up and I'm gone.
What you mean by fucking them both up?
Hey, bro, look. The right thing to do is to, you know what I'm saying, take that up with your lady and shit. That's the right thing to do, right?
Yeah.
I'm with the whole total opposite shit. I'm with the whole total opposite shit. I'm an equal opportunity. I'm fucking him up and I'm fucking him up and her up. You know why? Because he got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. And that could be as wrong as
Collateral damage.
that could be wrong as two left shoes. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's wrong, my nigga.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
Don't
fucking.
hate the player, nigga.
That ain't no player. You got. Hey, you put yourself in the
You
bad spot.
not, but you don't. But sometimes, I don't
You
get
gotta
me
be more
wrong.
careful.
Hold on, don't get me wrong. Motherfuckers do know if a motherfucker's in a relationship and if they marry, right?
Yep, they
But
should.
some people don't know that shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a fuck that you
And
don't
my
know.
whole thing about it,
Hold on, Slug. And again, I led with knowing that
that is wrong. Yeah.
that the world deemed that as wrong. But at this point, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I'm joining the party.
We all finna be wrong in this motherfucker.
Right, I'm joining the party. What you should have did was you should have did your homework. You should have you know what? Let me see who
Men
this.
don't do that shit. Only
Hey, look,
women do, bro.
when I was out there cheating, you know what I'm saying? Before I got married, because I've never cheated on my wife. But when I was out there cheating, I was doing my homework, bro. the nigga that she fucking with or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I checked into the nigga. You
Yeah,
should
you
check.
doing too much.
Nigga, what you mean?
Only checking in I'm doing is in a hotel. Yo ass crazy.
Yeah,
On
you
God.
could.
No,
Hey,
nigga.
ain't
Hey,
no
check this
On
man.
out.
I ain't
God.
never
Hey,
heard
look.
no man
Hey,
check
hey,
that
hey,
shit.
hey,
Hey,
hey, look. Hey, look. I'm gonna be real
I
with
done
y'all, bro.
did some
Like
grimy shit,
me,
bro.
me personally, bro. Me personally, just me. Like I told you, the man I was 10 years ago. Like, like, uh, it was something within me that will forgive. Right. The man I am today, like I always tell y'all, I choose me. Right. I'ma always choose me over everybody. So except for my kids, right? But so when it comes
And
down to
except for that woman
so
that you want to
so
cross that be getting her ass
so
whooped.
when I say if I caught if I catch my wife cheating or if she catch me cheating, I'm leaving. If she caught me cheating, I'm leaving. If I caught her cheating, I'm leaving. Like I wouldn't even give her a
The
chance to
fuck?
forgive me. Like I don't want to be forgave if she caught me. I'm leaving.
Why don't you just leave before you cheat?
Right.
What?
If you was gonna leave to
That
begin
makes
with,
no, no. I said if I get caught, nigga. It's only
uh,
messed up if you get caught, nigga. Like if you steal, nigga. If you steal, would you you go tell the police to put you in jail before you steal? Like no, nigga. Like you get caught, you face the consequences. But
that's
Leon,
dumb, man.
it's not even necessarily because of the fact that I don't want her to leave me. It's for me. It's for my mental. Like Slug said, D'Angelo say, for my mental. I'm never going to put myself in a place to where I gotta think somebody is going to do something. Like if I gotta feel like that, I'm leaving. I never want to feel like that in my life, right? So I'm going to leave. I'm not going to give nobody the opportunity to do that. So if I get caught, I'm gonna think you're going to get revenge. So I'm just going to leave. And if I catch you, I'm not like I feel like you did me a favor. I'm not gonna even fuck with buddy. Like, hey man, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You won. Like, and I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna be happy because I'm gonna
So,
choose me all
so
day, every day, bro. I'm not gonna have no hard feelings or none of that shit, bro.
but that's the
It is
difference
what it is,
between
bro.
today's modern visions and the way people look at marriage today versus the way they looked at them 30 years ago, 40 years ago. People have no forgiveness in their heart. People cannot rebuild anymore. People have way too many options to leave to, and people just don't love unconditionally no more. That's the bottom line.
That's definitely true.
If you gonna leave your wife because she caught you cheating, she caught you making a mistake, she caught you at a bad moment, and you gonna leave her, then how is that unconditional love? If you gonna leave her because y'all done built 20 years, y'all got grandkids damn near and y'all done built all you done invested all this time in her. And your first initial response is to leave because she didn't let another nigga slip in between. Yes, it's hard. It's not easy. Yes, it's hard to stay. But to me, that is the true definition of we didn't started this. We gonna finish it. Period.
hey,
Like
Slug, there's a difference between a man and a woman, my nigga.
it
So
is. It is, bro. I'm not
listen. So with women, they can't do what they can't, and I know it's a double standard, but they can't do what we do, my nigga. Just because, just because a man went out there and cheated, don't mean that you disrespect yourself and go fuck somebody else just to get payback. That's not what a lady's supposed to do, my nigga.
no,
But
no.
but if a man catches his wife cheating, that's a totally different thing.
I
Like
agree.
I'm gone.
I agree. But unconditional love, do you think back in the days, when we talking about back in the days, we talking about when marriages used to last, it was normal for them to last 30, 40 fucking years. It was normal to see people married that long. Do you think back in the days when that shit was going on, that grandma The righteous woman that we talking about, the woman who never cheated,
Different
or
time, different
or.
era.
But I'm just saying though, this is the time when marriages lasted, bro. Different time, different era. Only thing that didn't change was the definition of unconditional love.
And you
That's
know what
what
else
didn't
changed?
change.
You know what else changed? We got a hella motherfucking baby mamas out here.
Yep.
So
But
marriage went down the drain when motherfuckers was just out here just having babies.
Bro, you had baby
you
mamas back
think they
then.
had baby mamas like a motherfucker?
It
Granddad
wasn't
not
like
on.
just
Grand,
like you just said. Back then, the marriages lasted. Back
But you
then,
still
yes,
had
it
baby
probably
mamas.
was baby mamas, but it ain't nothing like it is today.
Yes, it was.
I think it was. I think the
It
only
was
thing,
worse.
I think the only
Was
It
difference
was
is,
worse.
I don't know
okay.
about it being worse, but
So it
I
was
think the only
grandmas that was
difference.
36 years old
I
back then
think
too.
I think the only
Shit.
difference, bro, between back then and now is that everything is televised, bro.
Boys, y'all really
Everything is
think
on the screen and we can see it actually happen. Everybody is only difference between the 60s and now is camera phones, nigga.
hey, do y'all understand like there was a saying that was made back then, Papa was a rolling stone wherever
Yeah,
he laid his head with his home?
yeah, he had kids everywhere.
Don't he had kids every fucking where. He just didn't
I'm not
leave
negating
home.
that. I'm
He
not
Right.
just
negating
didn't
that,
leave
brother.
home. If you find a man from the 50s and 60s that don't got, bro, I guarantee you got about 15 uncles. Guarantee you. Everybody, you got a lot of uncles and a lot of aunties. Your
Yeah.
father done had a lot of kids, bro. Your mama probably got kids, but your father had a lot of kids on the side, bro. That's usually what happens. Or your grandfather, or your great grandfather, they have a lot of kids, bro. It be side kids, bro.
Yeah,
The
the
parents,
difference.
yo, yeah, that's it was baby mamas back then, bro.
I
A
never said it
lot of
wasn't.
them.
I never said it wasn't.
You said it
It's
wasn't
just
as many.
it was a lot of them.
I never said it
It,
wasn't. I'm
it just
saying that
it's
it's more today. It's
no,
probably more today than okay. You probably know better than me, bro. I'm not
it's
trying to
more
argue. I'm not trying to argue with you
it's
about it.
probably more single mothers today.
That's what I said.
No, but baby mothers, it's a whole lot of them back then, bro. Because dudes was fucking everything that fucking turned around.
So the point though, my point behind all of it is what they didn't do back then is go get a divorce and separate and break up the whole family. Because you got to understand, bro, when you get a divorce, you dividing
Hey,
the
Slug.
family.
Look, didn't you just say you was leaving if your girl cheated?
I said that initially, yes, dog.
Then what the
Okay.
fuck are you talking about?
But I also went on and explained I can't make a rational decision just like that. My intentions, my initial response is to leave. I think that's anybody initial response. But
Well,
when you
women
sit back
couldn't
and
leave
think
back
about
then.
it, you might second guess just leaving. If you didn't, it all depends on the circumstance. If you didn't invest it 20, 25 years into this marriage, and this woman then went 20 years without being caught cheating or without cheating, then she slip up one time, you might, okay, let's go to therapy or some shit, or let's try to work this out. Let's figure out what was going on in your mind. Was I doing something wrong with you? Let's try to figure it out before I just say, no, fuck you, bitch. You let another nigga fuck, I'm leaving.
Slugs, you tripping, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
yeah,
bro.
tripping, my
Women
nigga.
It's
didn't
just
leave.
like when we talk.
Women didn't get divorced back then because they couldn't. Stop acting like they could. Black women didn't really have rights back then, bro.
Exactly.
They couldn't make a living for themselves. Women these days make a living for
And
themselves.
you know,
And
and
when
you
a
know
man
why?
fuck up, they fucking leave, bro.
Exactly.
Stop
And you
acting
know
like
why?
it was a
Because once
the
they leave,
motherfucker
they
was
getting all
staying.
half of the money.
Motherfucker was staying back then because we was just such in love. No, they didn't have no fucking where to go. They stayed at home.
Yeah,
There's a fucking term called
that's
barefoot and pregnant, bro. They
no,
keep
that's
their ass at
true.
home, barefoot and pregnant, and learning how to cook.
That's
That's what they
true.
did,
That's
bro.
true. I do not
It-
disagree with that, bro. But at the end of the day, okay, okay, I got
the
that part.
divorce rate
I
was
got that.
good back then because of fucking love. Because it
Okay,
wasn't.
but it still was unconditional love, though.
No, it
Period, though.
wasn't, bro. It wasn't. Why do you keep saying that? Women was
Because
being hurt and
I
being
w-
beat back then, bro. What are you talking about?
and they still stayed
No, they had nowhere to go. Where were they gonna go? They find a woman.
away.
Their mother was getting beat. God damn it! Like no, They couldn't go nowhere. You couldn't go back home. You done married this man. Go make it work.
Okay,
And
when it's all
she
said
can't
and
make
done,
no
when we get
money.
done
She
with the
couldn't get no
reasoning,
job. Couldn't do nothing.
listen, bro, listen, when we get done with the reasoning why they stayed or the reason why they didn't get a divorce or the reason why they didn't leave, bro. When we get done with going through all that riffraff, bro, when you stay, in spite of what situation it may be, you don't divide the family. So the end result of it is a family is grown. The kids ain't got nothing to do. The cousins ain't got nothing to do. The brothers and sisters ain't got nothing to do with what mama and daddy is going through. Therefore, the offsprings that's raising up, they're being raised together. Today in 2026, you'll be lucky if you being raised with your first cousins, your mama kids, your mama sister kids, your daddy brother kids. It's divided, bro.
Hey,
So this
bro,
is the end result of the separation. Okay.
you tell the women to stop getting a divorce because they're the ones separating the family, not the
Hey,
men.
hey, it takes two. It definitely takes two. You can't stay with somebody that don't want to stay with you. So that's that. If it takes two, it takes two to say, baby, we gonna work through this. Baby, I'm gonna work. We gonna figure it out. Because just as much as it's people getting separated, it's also people out there that's still staying throughout the infidelity. It's people out there that's still trying to work it out.
For
Not
sure.
probably not as much as people that's not, but it's people that's still figuring it the fuck out together. I was just at work. This new little job I got, and it's this guy that I'm working with was explaining to me about how he stayed with his wife throughout her cheating, and they had a son who was a pre what it is
Premature,
preemie,
baby.
yeah, premature, and how he forced himself to stay, and now it's 14 years later, little boy 14 years old, and they still together. Now, and I'm not saying that okay, that's the way to go and it's right and all of that. I'm just saying they figured it the fuck out. Sometimes when you call yourself being accountable, sometimes thinking it through and figuring it out throughout your accountability is a solution. Some people get tired of starting over and over and over and over because you're going to have to go and learn somebody else new who eventually 5, 10, 15 years down the line going to do the same thing that the nigga you left did. Now you 30 years into investing. Now you 45 years old and you starting over again because this nigga cheated or because that woman cheated. When all you can just be accountable for choosing a motherfucker who wasn't cut from a loyal cloth like that. You know, it's a lot that play a role in it, bro. It's a whole lot. But back to Kitty, that's the ideal woman, and I don't think she was saying all of those things this woman has to be engulfed with. But these are things that you look for, and if she's not a woman that know how to turn a house into a home, then she need to be a woman who's willing to learn how to turn a house into a home. If she not a woman that know how to cook, she got to be a woman. You look for, as a man, you look for a woman that's willing to learn how to do it. Do she got to come with all these things and be this perfect woman that they was talking about? No. But if she's willing to learn, then you on to something. She don't immediately have to be submissive, but if you lead properly and she's willing to learn how to adjust and submit to you and help you in your endeavors and your visions and your way you're going and follow you, then you got something. A lot of these bitches don't even come with the willingness to learn. I end though, because I'm talking a lot. Leon, you ain't even
And
timing me,
and
but I feel it.
and and learn what?
Learn how to be a helper to you as a man, as her leader, as the man that she chose. Learn how to be a helpmate.
Okay, and who gonna teach her that?
Y'all teach each other that. First of all, she's supposed to been taught that growing up. If she wasn't
Exactly.
taught that
No, no,
growing up,
that ain't what you just said. You said she don't need to learn it. She need to come into the relationship and willing to learn how to do it. That's what you said. So
Say
who's
that
going to
all
teach
again.
her?
Say that all again. What you just said, because you
I,
kind of
you
mixing
you
things up.
you s- you said that she don't have. You said you didn't say that a woman don't have to know how to do that stuff, but she got to be willing to learn how to do it.
Yeah,
So who's going to teach
it'd
her?
be nice, Day, if she know it before she get into the
You know,
relationship.
it'd be
But
That'd
if
be
nice,
she,
good.
nigga.
but if,
She need to know
but if
it.
she don't, who's going to teach her? Because you said she need to be willing to learn.
Okay, yeah.
So who's going to teach it to her? You going to teach her how to be a woman?
We gonna learn. She's gonna learn. We're gonna learn together as a couple. I mean, if God can teach you, the Bible can teach you. Women who know how to do it already can teach you. Like
So
women who's
she,
doing it already can teach you.
so, so she gonna come into the relationship with you, going to learn other things from other women how to treat her man.
Hey, look, Danita got a comment that she want us to touch on. She says her manager wanted her to mention this to us, and she says that she wanted us to consider that those. Let me put it on the screen. What am I doing? She wants us to consider that those worthless women living in public housing were fucking married men who were making babies and not taking care of them. There are people who are starting married through infidelity, drug abuse, toxic families, etc.
Yeah, you starting off wrong. So how you expect that to end right?
Mm.
It's very small cases where they do, and we always lean on the extreme. That's one of the problems I think a lot of women have. They go to the extreme, thinking they finna get this, 666, nigga.
So
You
what's
know,
the point? So are we
This is
saying that? Go ahead. Go
this
ahead.
this is a point where I have to agree with y'all at as far as with women, right? With the need a comment, right? See, the thing is
I already got some.
her
I'm gonna
right. What her comment and why I agree with y'all at is most women don't marry men that are ready to be married. Most men are pretty much convinced, forced, talked into,
for hosts.
yes, or right, into marriage. Most men are not ready for marriage. Most
Damn,
men.
that was a dagger, Day.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the dagger right there.
And that's why I have to agree with Leon on that, man. Because I don't know if y'all. It's not saying that y'all say that verbatim, but it's more so y'all saying women like to point the finger at men and say men are creating babies outside of houses and infidelity before you even get married. Most men not even ready to fucking get married. So to say that a man is committing infidelity, like Slug said, you going to the fucking marriage already fucking up because the man most likely is not even ready to be married. But the fantasy of being married is so struck in y'all and women's fucking mind that, oh my God, being married is the best thing on the face of this earth. This is going to complete me, and I need the fantasy wedding and stuff and all of this bullshit. And you marry a dude that was never ready to be married, and then you get mad about him being the guy that he is, and it taking him time to fucking change and become somebody that you want him to be. And that's probably what most of the divorce rate come from, Leon. Most of
Wow.
these
Do
men not
y'all
even
not
fucking
know
ready
we
to be
hitting
hold on,
on
married,
some
Slug. Hold
bro.
on,
shit
Slug.
right
Slug.
now?
Hold on. Hold on. What you say? What you say, Slug?
Most men out here is not even ready to be married. So now you get with him, and then you get married to this man that's not ready to be married, and he fucking up, and then you divorce him. He was never ready. He was never ready to be married in the first place. So why would you even like get mad at that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I
And
I don't know. I don't know one man on this earth like it. I'm not gonna say I know some men that told me they want to get married and stuff like that, but do you really? You know what I'm saying? I don't think no man dream is when he was little is I can't wait to find my wife. I never
It
heard
was
a
my
man say that
dream,
shit
bro.
in my life.
It was my dream. Like I ain't
To
gonna lie
find a
to you.
wife?
Yes, let me tell you, man. Like I I I dreamed of that shit all my life. Just being the way I grew up. you know what I'm saying, in the projects and shit like that, I always was like, man, I want my life to be like that shit on TV, bro. I want a wife, I want a house, I want a white picket fence, I want to travel the world. So that was always my goal, bro. It was always my goal. Now, it didn't work out the win and how I wanted it to, but it definitely was always my goal. I always wanted to be a family man.
How many
Always.
times how many times have you proposed, D'Angelo, in your life?
3 times.
God
Proposed,
damn.
and you only got married once.
Yes. But let me answer that the correct way though. The first 2 times I proposed, I didn't intend on getting married. You know what I'm saying? I bought you know, hush money. She wanted to get married. I gave her a ring. I spent
Right. So you felt like you were forced.
No. I bought myself some time. I knew I wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I just
No.
gave her a ring.
I'm not. No. Right. What I'm saying is you didn't want to get married, but it was for her to be quiet, right?
Yes.
And
I knew I wasn't getting married.
right, and that's majority of the time what happened. And that's why I say like it's not me and dreams, because most women who have that dream will say yes to the first man who proposed.
Man, that,
No,
Because it's their dream.
it's a lot of women out here that have been engaged more than 3-4 times.
And they will say yes just because it's the fantasy. See, when I
No,
say no man fantasize,
that don't mean that they said yes though.
you say
Because
what?
it's a lot of women that turn it down though.
Okay,
I don't want to get
I
off
guarantee
this
it's not
because
their fantasy though.
let me say something, Day Day. I don't want to get off this because I promise y'all, we just hit a home fucking run with this point that Leon and Day Day is extrapolating from, bro.
Well,
Most men don't want to get married or not ready for marriage, and most women is not ready for marriage. That's why the divorce rate is so high.
nigga,
How
that's
do
not.
you get?
We're not saying that that's a fact. That
No,
could be one of the reasons.
yeah, but that to
I
me,
don't I don't think no
that's an
man is ready for
obvious
marriage,
reason.
bro.
To me, that's an obvious reason.
No, it's no, bro. It's not.
People are not prepared to be husbands, and people are not prepared to be wives. That's why it failed.
For sure, we all know that women, like
Okay,
some of these women are not. They don't know how to be a wife.
and it's not just women though, Leon. Most men don't really know how to be husbands.